So if let's say I don't under, it's because of my lack of knowledge with how the
Hmm.
military works.
Yeah.
Let's say there was, with like Iran right now,
Sure.
there's all this talk of World War III or
Like a
whatever.
draft and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If what are the so I've heard that the
Hmm.
chances of there being a draft is next to nothing.
Yes, that is
Is
true.
that true? But
I would agree with that.
what are the chances of veterans such as yourself being brought back in?
Hmm. So, for me,
Mhm.
a little lesser known fact, I actually got boarded out of the military early. So
Okay.
I was supposed to serve 4 years,
Uh-huh.
but I incurred some pretty significant injuries
Oh.
to my my spine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's conditions that are common in the
Mm,
fifth or sixth decade of life,
mm,
and so it's not that bad.
mm.
But I did receive it when I was in my teens.
Yeah.
Um, but so, having said that, the military's taking care of me. I get free healthcare,
Oh wow.
completely free, and because of the status and because of what had happened,
Mm,
um, I am on the same level as like I don't think this should be, but
mm,
I'm thankful to the Lord that this is.
mm.
But my medical status is similar to Purple Heart Award winners and
Oh
Vietnam War vets.
wow.
Uh, yeah, just thank you, Jesus, for that.
uh,
But having said that, so draft
uh,
for my specific
uh,
situation. In order for someone who got medically boarded out to go back in,
uh,
what you need to do is you need a you need approval and you need a um, kind of like a note
mm,
or an override from a United States senator
wow.
in order to go back in.
Wow.
And of course, I would forfeit all benefits
Mm,
that I had, and there would be extensive testing as to whether or not I can actually perform
mm,
the duties that are expected and required
mm,
of me. But what a lot of people don't know is that if the draft were to be reinstated,
mm.
first of all, America would go into chaos. Like just everyone, no one wants that,
Right.
you know. And for that to happen today, I mean, even back then when they did it in
Yeah.
Vietnam, people were rallying, people were rioting, they were protesting.
Yeah.
I believe even more so
Mm,
now.
right.
But having said that, the way that they normally do it, so Congress puts out, it's an interesting process. They put out a certain number that
Mm,
needs to be filled
mm,
in order to go to war. And let's say it's like 500,000.
mm,
They need 500,000 troops. And so what they do is they have like computers that generate because at 18, you're supposed to sign up for the selective reserve.
right.
It's illegal for you not to.
Mm,
It's for the sake of the nation. If we're called to battle, then we have to do that.
yeah.
And what Congress does is it gets fed into this like algorithm,
Mm,
and then things get printed out and they go into this big machine that looks like a lottery ball kind of thing
mm,
where, they're spinning all these like balls,
yeah.
right? And one ball comes out and they select it. And the way that they choose who needs to, show up to
Mm,
be in processed is they read out the birthday. And so they'll say November 1st, which is
mm,
my birthday.
uh-huh.
Then every single person who's born on November 1st across the United States would have to, I think they get like a week or two.
Wow.
Yeah, to
Mm,
like close their affairs
yeah.
and to let everyone know that they've been drafted.
Uh,
And then they got to show up at in processing on that day. And anyone who's born on that day that doesn't show up,
mm,
um, it's not good.
mm,
There's warrants out for arrest. And
wow.
if you resist joining your AWOL during a time of war, which
Mm,
is not good,
yeah.
but
Is that how they did it for Vietnam?
it is.
Wow.
And so everyone's watching the TV,
Mm,
hoping that their birthday doesn't get called.
mm,
And so let's say they call out the birthday,
mm.
and the way that it works is you can only be drafted if you're 18 to 26. A lot of people don't know
Ah,
that.
I see.
Okay, and so what they do is they skip the year of 18. Okay,
Okay.
and they go from 19 all the way to 26.
Mm,
And if the numbers have not yet been fulfilled that
mm,
Congress needs
mm,
or prescribes, then they go to the 18-year-olds. So they give 18-year-olds the
Oh.
last kind of thing because they're
Right.
so young.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, yeah, that's the structure. That's the
Mm.
format.
That's interesting. So when you go and you're drafted, when you're
Mhm.
in, basic training,
Mhm.
you're pretty much with everyone with the same birthday as you.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did not know that. Wow.
Well, at least for in processing, I
Uh-huh.
don't know what happens after that
Uh-huh.
because I mean, if they want to make it all cut and neat because you're there with everyone, then okay, it would be like that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I don't know if they'll ship you somewhere else
Right. Right.
with other people.
I
I
see.
don't know how that works. I just know that for the in processing day,
Mm.
when people show up, everyone has the same birthday as you.
Mm. Mm.
Oh.
I see.